He line up for Boston. Walker in 12th, the goals. Tatum and Hayward make up the 2 forward spots. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Klay Thompson fits with this team, Bill. Seems to be the perfect complement to Steph and the other Warriors around him.
Yeah, like him and Steph have the same great quality of just really fun to play with. Can fit in with whatever franchise you have, whatever supporting cast you have. Doesn't need the ball to succeed, but if you need him to get more shots, he can do that too. Incredible defender. It's actually become overrated to talk about how underrated of a defender he is, because I think people know he's an underrated defender. He can guard everybody from 6'8" to 5'10", and I actually think he's more than a compliment. I think he's a worthy sidekick for Steph. I would give him sidekick status, Kevin.
I like that. I want to be your sidekick.
Hey, that's great. I would never call you a compliment. I would say you're a sidekick.
I'd give you compliments.
Thank you.
Some of the players around Green over the course of his career have stolen the spotlight, but don't let that take away from the incredible player he is.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Burks, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Steph Curry. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Boston. Here's Poirier. No good, unable to end this run.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Bill, of the championships you've watched the Celtics win, do you have a favorite?
I do, actually. 1984, came back against the Lakers in the Kevin McHale clothesline game. Brought them back to the Garden for Game 5. It was so hot, Kareem had to wear the oxygen mask. And then finished them off in Game 7.
Rambis was the recipient of that clothesline.
He was,
yes.
and he deserved it. It's not like he didn't deserve it. But the Celtics were just tougher that year, and I try to forget that the next year they came back and beat the Celtics.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, Jay. They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Here's Poirier. It's stolen by Brown.
And the latest I heard with Che is that he's cut a deal to be a rep for Gatorade. Very high honor for a brand that has long been associated with our league.
You said it well, GA. Gatorade doesn't really just hand out endorsement deals either. They must really love the upside that Che has shown to give him a deal this early in his career. Wow, impressive. It's rebounded by Tice.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Pass to Poirier. 5 on the clock. Back to Tice. From deep three-point range. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Brown finds Burks. Back to Brown. Shoots over Brown. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading in.
I'm gonna use my other player.
Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that...
With a completely new 5 on the floor. Brown dishes to Green. Back to Brown. Pass to Green. He kicks it to Robinson. Thompson looking for an opening. Brown inside, defended by Tice. And it's Brown missing.
Oh my God.
Entertaining as always, Bill. Thank you so much.
They won't let me dunk
We
it.
always appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I think I'm not pressing them wrong. I think I'm pressing them wrong.
Let's do the other teams.
Not letting me dunk.
You know, Greg, Bill Simmons has worn so many hats as a writer, a podcaster, a broadcaster. Now, it's nice to let him wear one more on our broadcast.
He's been successful for a reason, Kevin. There's a fearlessness, but also great humor in his perspective.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Robinson is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Brown in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. Golden State moving the ball around. It's
I am not trying to leave this room.
Rebound by the Celtics.
He tweaked
Tice has
about
got
taking
4
that.
rebounds in this game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Poirier, guarded by Robinson. Poirier, no good.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happens.
Robinson for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. So, all right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed. Going with almost an entire new group. Just when you look around the NBA, which player most emulates the style and approach that you have, and you were special. But so you've got to have a very special category for this one, I'm sure.
Well, thanks, Ken. That's flattering. I like to be in the categories with these guys because I'm such fans of them. But Blake Griffin, when I think about him, and also Joel Embiid, the fact that Embiid can shoot out on the floor, he can space up, but in the post, he likes to go to work as well. I just think he gives you such a mix of offensive moves that you can't stop. That as a defender, you're always worried and on guard and looking over your shoulder because you don't know what he's going to hit you with because he has so many options.
But in my mind, there's only one Chris Webber.
No, thanks, baby.
On the floor for Boston. Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Robinson's checked in for the Warriors. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
On the wing, Brown. There's the pass to Burks. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Poirier grabs the miss. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. After this one, they're off to Sacramento.
They won't let me hit my shots.
Game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
You know what? Okay. If they ain't gonna let me do my shots, let me dunk it, I'm just gonna do my layups then. Because them dunks, trying to do dunks is messing me up. I'm just gonna hit my layups.
He said he could have done a better job finding that fit, holding a standard for the team.
Well, you like seeing that.
Trying to keep me
has to
around.
hold his players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not so many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor.
Come on, I'm just gonna keep doing layups. Nope. I'm not gonna do no dunks. I'm just gonna lay it up all the time.
Playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. Passes to Brown. Goes up on the wing. Back to Wanamaker. Brown feeling out a bit. From deep. The dive for the ball. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough.
Boston ends up going with a new group. This last season, the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought.
Me too. I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
We've got Brown. Curry is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Murray. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And with the Warriors, the strength of their defense comes from their versatility.
Yeah, they have a roster that can switch on everything. Guys like Draymond allow them to go small and not lose out on D. I mean, this team is very smart with their defensive schemes.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Here's Smart. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Come on!
Brown over Williams. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Curry. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and his lead for scores.
Here's Cantor. Some solid defense from Brown.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the
Z-Web, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best.
Yo, I can't pass it. I hate that, bro. I be trying to pass it. And they won't let me pass it. I hate that.
Well, guys, this was never really.
So they'll put me in some animation.
Total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight,
yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists
wasting my energy.
Up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And an important
Then they're gonna pass
for
it to
them
me.
tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Really?
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
What a team.
He blind?
Setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on
He blind, bro.
Possession.
Here's Brown. Rebounded by Smart.
I'm really spamming the button. He checks out. Give me one.
This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.
team, Che. You were the catalyst with all your scoring. Was that game plan tonight?
Nah, DA, that's just the...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
Look, he's food.
Well, you got to go to an NBA player.
That's why I need to upgrade standing up. I don't even use pro tools, so at least I'll just upgrade my standing hook. I'll do that later. What he just gave me? He buying me some socks. I used to have a lot of outfits. I'm gonna work on my other player. My pure glass. If I get that pure glass golden, it's raps for everybody. No, I'm gonna I got that contact finisher. Finna get that contact finisher on Hall of Fame.